Did you see Avengers Endgame?
Oh yeah, I saw it this weekend. I thought it was really fun. My kids loved it. A lot of emotion, it was pretty good. Whoa, hold up, cowboy. No spoilers. Let's not reveal anything. Let's not talk about the details.
No, sorry.
Avengers Endgame was a good movie. Let's just leave it at that. All right, go to credits. Go to the title. Come on. Welcome to Daily News Weekly, where we highlight the stories from the past week that you might have missed. I'm your host, Michael Sheridan. And it's funny, I'm actually missing my daughter this week. It was nice having her here last week, right? That was a pretty fun episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was good. I wore this tie for her because she bought me this tie.
Yeah, that's actually a nice tie.
Now, I can understand being upset with your husband for watching adult material, but this woman took it just a little bit too far. Patricia Ann Hill was recently found guilty of murder after shooting her husband in Arkansas in 2018. Authorities say the 69-year-old was outraged with her husband, Frank, after discovering he had ordered one of the adult channels on their satellite cable service. Now, prosecutors said that Patricia was opening their mail and looked at the bill and noticed that her husband had actually reordered one of the porn channels, which she had canceled previously. She then apparently, quote, flew into a rage and then stormed into her husband's man cave, which is basically the shed. She screamed, she yelled, she threw a table over, then went back into the house, got her Beretta 22 caliber pistol, went back to the shed, and shot him twice. After the shooting, Patricia called 911, but it was too late. Frank had died from his injuries. Now, I suppose to be fair to Patricia, this apparently was an ongoing issue, according to her attorney. Her and her husband argued about the porn channel over and over again. She's very religious and didn't like that he was watching porn. He would promise that he wouldn't do it anymore. They'd cancel the channel, but then apparently he would just get it back again. So what do you think? Was Patricia overreacting? Was Frank kind of not being a very good husband? Let us know in the comments below.
Hey, listen to me, Chewie! Chewie, this won't help me!
The princess, you have to take care of her. You hear me? Huh?
So are those simply tracks in the snow or Bigfoot? The Indian Army received a lot of attention recently for posting photos on Twitter claiming to have found signs of a Yeti in the Himalayas. The Twitter post stated in part, "For the first time, an Indian Army mountaineering expedition team has sighted mysterious footprints of mythical beast Yeti. This elusive snowman has only been sighted at Makalu National Park in the past." Now, I kind of feel like this was probably meant as a bit of a tongue-in-cheek post. It's really received a lot of debate online, some people supporting the idea that it's a Yeti or a Bigfoot, others criticizing them, others just plain making fun of them. The funny thing is, this seems to have now sparked a conflict between the Indian Army and the Nepal Army. The Nepal Army apparently came out and said those aren't Yeti tracks, they're actually just bear tracks, which are very common in the area. So, are they bear tracks? Are they Yeti tracks? Or maybe something even worse? Is this a Russian spy? This white beluga whale was discovered off the coast of Norway by a group of fishermen. What they found suspicious was that it had a harness on it with the logo Equipment of St. Petersburg, and there was also a GoPro camera attached. It's not just the camera that have made locals suspicious, it's also the whale's behavior. Apparently the whale was extremely friendly and was more than happy to approach the humans when they would splash in the water, and even when they called out to it. It even apparently played fetch, which were all indications that the whale had received some kind of training. Now, apparently officials in Moscow have not commented on the incident, but Russia is known to have used dolphins in the past for military purposes. So, who knows? Maybe this is another plot to interfere in our election. All right, any of you guys who watched last week's episode know that I went to see Avengers Endgame. And like so many other people, my family and I worked really hard to avoid any spoilers at all. And I was pretty happy because I managed to do that until I was actually in the theater. And of course, it's a 3-hour movie, so I had to go to the bathroom before it started. So I went to the bathroom. Unknown at the time, I went out there when one of the previous screenings had just let out. And as I was walking down the hall, a group of kids went by, and one of the kids spoiled part of the ending of the movie for me. It was annoying because I had really spent a lot of time trying to avoid spoilers, and that's really difficult in this day and age with social media. People are putting that stuff out there all the time. Other news outlets are always doing it. So it's really hard to avoid spoilers in things like this for Avengers or Star Wars or something like that. So I was aggravated. Now, mind you, I didn't get quite as aggravated as the people in Taiwan who, according to a report, attacked a man outside of a theater and beat him up, and he was left bloodied because he was spoiling the movie for people. Now, there's a slight difference here. The guy apparently, according to the reports, was intentionally yelling things out at moviegoers. So it seemed like he was probably inviting some kind of violence. But I'm not quite sure it's the same thing for a case in Texas, where a Domino's pizza employee attacked a coworker for spoiling part of the ending of Avengers. Look, I get it. You want to go into a movie without knowing any details. I totally understand that. I completely sympathize. I'm exactly the same way. But resorting to violence over spoilers is just bad. It gives all of us fans a bad name. Just don't do it. If somebody spoils the movie for you, it's okay to be upset, but don't attack anybody, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, but
right?
when Thanos blows up,
What did you just say?
Thanos.
You-
What are we doing? Ow! Ow! I think we need to take this. Jesus.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, man.
That's all we have for you this week. If you liked the episode, please like, hit the like button down below.
Just keep it elevated. Keep it elevated.
I'm Michael Sheridan. My social links are down below. I'd love to, feel free to follow me. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you thought about Avengers Endgame. No spoilers though. Bob, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
What the hell was that?
Is your arm okay?
You bit me. What the hell's the matter with you?
I didn't mean to bite you.
Oh, man.
All right, okay.
What is the matter?
Thanks for
with you?
watching.
Dude, you have sharp teeth.
Seriously, is your arm okay? I'm really.
Someone needs to tell me, Sean.